Hey, how's it going? So I wanted to do a 1-year check-in with you all. This month marks my 1-year cranial anniversary, the anniversary of my brain surgery. It's a huge milestone, and honestly, I never thought I would reach it. I am glad to be celebrating this milestone. A lot of you might not know my story, so let me take you back to when it all began. It was a year ago. I was doing normal everyday stuff, reading sociology homework at home, and then suddenly something felt off. My brain just couldn't process the words on the page. It was like my mind couldn't keep up with my eyes. I was scared, as anyone could be. I went downstairs to tell my husband, and on the way I felt dizzy, like severe vertigo. That's when I knew something wasn't right. I woke him and I said something's wrong. I thought it might be a stroke or a heart attack. In my wildest dreams, I never ever thought it would be a brain tumor. I've always been pretty stubborn. I even insisted that I drive myself to the ER with my husband, but of course I had to drive even though I thought I was having a stroke or a heart attack. When I finally got there, they decided that I was probably in fact having a stroke or a heart attack like I had assumed. They ran a battery of tests, a CT scan. They called me back quickly, and this wasn't your typical visit. Instead of just a nurse coming out handling my discharge, I was escorted by 2 doctors in lab coats, and they put me into a private room. That's when they told me that they found something. It was just that, just something. And they said that there was a mass on the frontal lobe of my brain. They called it a lesion at first. They didn't call it a tumor. And I was naive. I thought, okay, well, I'll just schedule a follow-up with my primary care doctor. But they said no. We're already ordered an ambulance to take you to a cancer facility. This is when it hit me. This was really serious, and I was in trouble. So fast forward to the cancer center. I actually had to wait for an MRI because, get this, all the MRI machines went offline due to a computer virus. I spent 3 days in a hospital gown surrounded by my family, missing Thanksgiving, just waiting to get my results. When the results finally came in, my doctor let me know that it was glioblastoma. At the time, I didn't even know what glioblastoma was. I knew that it was a brain tumor, and I knew that it was bad, but I had no idea what it was. So I ended up Googling it after my doctor left. And let me tell you, it was absolutely terrifying. I decided to go for a full resection of the tumor, and they were able to remove 99.9% of it. But glioblastoma doesn't ever go away. It's incurable. So you're always just waiting. I went through it all, radiation, chemotherapy, and now I'm on Optune. I even have burns from it, so I gave myself breaks when I can. When I was first diagnosed, they gave me 12 to 18 months to live. That was a year ago. I thought I'd be in a wheelchair by now, or have lost motor skills, but here I am, still fighting, still healthy, and still grateful for every single day that I'm here. My life has changed in so many ways. I get tired more easily. My memory isn't what it used to be. I had to step back from work and have someone else take over. But I've adapted now. I focus on the things that truly matter to me. That's my family, my husband, and my new passion project, which is John versus GBM. That's a cancer awareness blog, and I also have a store, which I'm very proud of. My store and my blog are my way of turning this battle into something meaningful. I blog because I want people to know that they're not alone through this journey. I make t-shirts, candles, and bandanas for all different types of cancers, not just brain cancer. Some designs are funny, like my brain is experiencing technical difficulties for people that just had brain craniotomies. And then other ones are about praying and finding faith. Because let's face it, laughter makes us get through this, and so does praying, and so does having faith. I want people that watch this and people that see my story to understand that they're not alone, that we are all going through something, regardless of what that is. And I want this Thanksgiving for me to be able to celebrate all of these milestones with the people that I love. Reminder for everyone this Thanksgiving, I'm celebrating my life's milestone and the strength that it took to get here. And I want everybody who's going through something like this or something different and their own battles to remember that we all have to keep fighting and we have to fight this together. And hopefully someday there'll be a cure. Take care and God bless. And thank you for watching my blog.